Gensler, we are on the record in case number 25-6128FY. You're appearing for arraignment purposes this afternoon. You're appearing with Ms. Mistley, the defense attorney available through the Indigent Defense Council here to assist you. Ms. Mistley, did you have opportunity to review allegations on the complaint, nature of the offense, and the possible maximum penalties with Mr. Gensler?
I did, and we will waive a formal reading of the felony complaint and enter a plea of not guilty. Mr. Gensler is requesting at this time the assignment of an attorney.
So in order to complete a petition for court-appointed attorney, I need to place you under oath and ask you some questions. Please raise your right hand. Mr. Gensler?
Raise your right hand.
Yeah.
And you swear that the information you're about to give me will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes. You might leave it up.
No, you're welcome.
Interlocking.
Do you use an email address?
The tactical forger at gmail.com. Is that what you're asking?
Yes, would you spell that for me, please?
I don't know the exact spelling, but tactical forger at 74gmail.com. The state has my phone right now, so.
At the address on Jerry Road, are you renting, purchasing the home, or living with others?
Living with others.
Are you working?
I was at Great Lakes Potato Chips, but not having a phone, I haven't been able to contact them to tell them I'm delayed to come to work.
What is your average take-home pay?
I think I'm making 23 something an hour.
What are your paychecks?
Like 12.80 something.
Every 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Do you receive any other source of income or assistance?
No, ma'am.
Do you own a vehicle?
Yeah, it's a Jeep Patriot.
What's the estimated value of that vehicle?
Probably around $3,700.
Do you have any money in a checking account, savings account, any cash on hand, or any digital currency?
It's just whatever's in my checking account, and I don't know quite what's that. I got like 40 bucks in my pocket, which I don't even know what was in my wallet, but it was there. No.
So an estimate in your checking account?
It was like $3,000 last time I checked.
I will appoint an attorney to assist you. I'm going to remind you that you have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say orally or in writing can be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questioning. If you could not afford an attorney, the court would appoint one at public expense. You have the right to have the attorney present during all subsequent court proceedings. You have the right to a preliminary examination. In this case, it would be scheduled for December 16th. It would be at 11 a.m. with Judge Stepka. Also, on December 9th, you'll have a probable cause conference. We have Ms. Muggenberg here, the prosecutor for Grand Traverse County, and for the people, Ms. Muggenberg, do you have information you would like me to know regarding bond?
Yes, Your Honor. When we look at bond, there are a number of factors that we consider. This defendant does have no prior record. However, we also look at things like the seriousness of the offense. Obviously, this was an extremely violent felony, something that could have been much worse if bystander hadn't stopped it, thwarted the plan. Possibility of conviction or probability of conviction in this case is high. People will soon learn that this was caught on surveillance at the Meijer gas station. So there is proof of the defendant's guilt in this case. So we are asking at this time, because of public safety concerns. Obviously, this took place at 8:30 in the morning on a Sunday. The victim had no prior knowledge of this defendant at all. Frankly, it's the type of crime that terrorizes a community. So we are asking for a high bond. I would ask the court to consider at least 500,000 cash or surety in this case, so that we can make sure that Mr. Gensler remains where he is. If he were to be released, we would ask for a GPS tether with house arrest and obviously no contact with the victim in this case. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Lee.
Well, so we're asking the court to set a reasonable bond here. I don't think it's the job of this court to set a bond to ensure that somebody stays put. The person is supposed to be able to post bond to assure that they will appear and not harm anyone in the community. The fact that, he has nowhere near the amount of assets to post a $500,000 bond, I think weighs against that amount being set. Again, what we're supposed to be looking at is assuring his appearance. We have absolutely no reason to believe that he would not appear as directed by the court, in as much as he has zero prior record. He's been around the block a few times. This is not just some 17, 18-year-old kid who perhaps we would think would have no prior record. Here we have a gentleman who, again, is someone who's been in this community for years. He was raised in Lake Ann. He's employed locally. He has an address. He has a phone. He has an email address. I believe that a reasonable bond would be significantly less than the 500,000 that the people are requesting. Thank you.
Mr. Gensler, the court's information is that you've been at the current residence for 2 years and employed for the last 16 to 18 months. Tell me more about your ties to this area.
More about my ties? Well,
Yes.
Unfortunately, because of COVID and stuff like that, I haven't been able to put interest in any other parts of the community, like going to church or any of that.
No, sir. I'm sorry. Let me reword that. I mean your ties to this area as far as how long you've lived here and if you have family in this area. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding.
Yes, I have a sister just outside the Lake Ann area on Theo Road. The stepdad, he lives off of Cedar Run Road. So, yes, I still have people in the area. Basically, just a half sister. But I'm not going anywhere. So,
Have you lived in other places in the state of Michigan or in any other state in the past 20 years?
No, I've the last time I was in Kalkaska and then Mansalona, and then I was downstate at a company hotel in Taylor area. Or they had apartments for us. But
Was that just a temporary construction type job? Or did you live down there for a while?
It ended up being 7 or 8 months, so they paid for the apartments while I rented stuff in Elk Rapids for the wife and kids. So. Very busy times as the world was kind of falling apart financially for everybody. And so.
Certainly the court is aware that there's no criminal history. The court's concern is that you have limited ties to this area and may have moved on somewhat of a frequent basis. Certainly the nature and severity of the allegations in this complaint and the court can consider and would consider the likelihood of conviction and possible sentence in this case, as well as reason for bond. So at this time, Mr. Gensler, I am going to set your bond in the amount of a 500,000 cash or surety bond. Conditions on the bond are that you may not, you will be placed on home arrest. The only relief from home arrest would be for verified work, verified court appearances and meetings with your attorney, verified medical appointments. You'll be supervised by Community Corrections Pretrial Services. You'll not use nor possess any alcohol, any illegal substance, any controlled substance, including marijuana, any mind or mood altering substances, or any non-prescribed medication. You'll provide a list of your current prescriptions to the district court clerk. You'll have no threatening, intimidating, harassing, or violent behavior towards any person. You'll be respectful of all court employees and care providers during the course of your case. You may not use nor possess any weapons of any sort. You may not use any object as a weapon. Who currently resides with you at the Jerry Road address?
Angela Lawrence and I think 3 of her children. And then her boyfriend, or ex-boyfriend, Steven, still shows up here and there.
So you're not currently residing with your wife and children?
As far as I know, I've been divorced for 5 years. Unless you guys have documentation otherwise.
No, sir, I was asking you that question. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ms. Mistley, is there anything further, ma'am?
I have nothing further, thank you.
Ms. Muggenberg, anything further?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
The home arrest will be at an address that you must provide prior to being released from jail to the Community Corrections Pretrial Services. And yeah. I'm going to order that you'll have no contact in any manner as well with the alleged victim in this case, and that you may not reside at any residence where children also reside, any person under the age of 18 years old. And so for right now, you are all set. You should have contact from your assigned counsel by the end of next week. Your preliminary examination will be December 16th with Judge Stepka. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am.